What up, though? Love and light to all my God and goddesses out there. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Checkmate TV. And today's video, or you know what we do on this channel. And if you don't, let me explain to you. This channel is all about uplifting my people. So we infiltrate information, we educate, and then we demonstrate by showing you how to do the information, all the information that's received. So infiltrate, educate, and demonstrate. So in this video, we're gonna talk about different ways you can get into how you can purchase property, your first rental property. So we want to get into different ways that you can buy your first piece of rental property. All right, without further ado, let's tap in. All right, so let's talk about this. Welcome back. Let's talk about this for a minute. Now, by now, it might serve us all a great deal if you have received a little assistance, like extra $1,400, to use that wisely and to get into purchasing your first investment property. Okay? How can you go about doing it? I'm gonna share it with you. My main thing right now is to talk to my people before they decide to do other things with their money. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm talking to me. Well, I ain't getting no stimmy because let's say if you make them, well, it doesn't matter. But what I want to talk about is what you should do. Me personally, I'm big on buying land. I'm big on buying property. So you can purchase property for pennies on the dollar in your county, your state. One of the ways you can do it is there's I believe in all different states that have land banks. And I'm gonna pull up our land bank in Michigan. It's called, if you can see that, Detroit Land Bank Authority. You can go to the website, right? It's www.buildingdetroit.org. And they have auctions. You can find properties on auctions. They have properties that are already rehab ready, meaning they already have been fixed up already and ready to go. Let's go into that real quick. Rehabbed and ready. You'll find your home. All these prices is crazy though. Well, I'm gonna show you anyways. This property right here has already been ready. Already been rehabbed, and they want $200,000 for it. But if I scroll up, I don't know if you can see it, but the ticket is right there on the bottom, so you can see, you know what I'm saying, different prices. Like that one right there is $110,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. But that's not in your price range, I understand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back out of the rehab ready. I just wanted to show you what they have available as far as rehab ready. Let's go to Own It Now. We're gonna say all districts. Do you see that? We're gonna want every district just to see what's available, so I can show you what's available on the market. Okay? So you can own that property right now and rehab it yourself for $100. $1,000. $1,000. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath for $1,000 right now. I'm gonna keep scrolling through because there's several. You want to, when you're researching and deciding to purchase a property, if you're coming from out of state, you have to do your research, but you don't want it in a basically a red zone. That's a lot of murders are. I mean, if you're buying in the inner city anyways, you're gonna have hood. You're gonna have these type of properties. You're gonna have these type of areas, but you got to be comfortable enough to be able to go to these particular neighborhoods and be able to do work. Now, a lot of these properties are starting off at $1,000, which is really, really dope. I remember when I came, well, there were some properties on here for $1,000 when I bought mine, but I bought mine for $3,500. Okay, it is a 2-family flat. It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath upstairs, upper unit, 2-bedroom, 1-bath on the lower unit. I also bought properties. I'm gonna share that with you as well. So another way to purchase properties is to go to your local county government website. There's a website called auction.com, right? I'm gonna put this in here real quick. Auction. And this is a place where you can find gems. So on the website, if you are, well, you know what auction means. So you're basically bidding on a property, you know what I'm saying, to win that particular auction. But as you see, I'll show you. Alright, so we back to it. Alright, so look. Here's one in Detroit on Belvedere Street. It looks like a beautiful brick home. It's up for auction April 29th, which is not too far from here. So you can go to auction, www.auction.com, and see what you have available, whatever city you're trying to find a property, and it'll tell you where what date is coming up, and also if there's a minimum bid. Sometimes they have a minimum bid, which could be anything from $1,000 to, you know, whatever, you know, $50,000. And sometimes it tells you like the estimated value, basically after repair value of the property. For instance, this one that's listed for July 1st, 2021, it says the estimated resale value for this property is $19,000. If you get it for $1,000, that's an $18,000 spread if you be able to sell it for retail. Here's another one. July 1st. Estimated retail value $68,000. You know what I'm talking about? You better get into this game. Okay, so why am I big on, real estate? I think you already know that. I'm trying to uplift my people so we can have assets instead of liabilities, instead of them Birkin bags, instead of them Gucci bags, instead of them Louis belts, them Gucci belts. You know what I'm talking about? All that shit that ain't gonna make you no goddamn money. You can buy it. You can put that same few $1,000s that you're gonna spend on these purses and bags and, you know what I'm saying, belts and all that type of shit, and get you something that's gonna make you some money in the end. Now I'm gonna scroll down and see if I can find a few more. Now they say this deal right here is hot. Okay, you see the little red shit right there? So they say this deal is hot, meaning it must be in a nice neighborhood, for one. For two, the resale value for it, and three, it probably has little to no work that need to be done to it. No TLC, none of that. So this is one of the ones that, you know what I'm saying, auction is July 1st. Let's click on it real quick. How about we do that? We're gonna go right into it. You know how we do. Go straight to the source. You know what I'm talking about? So what it says is, this investment property may have a higher potential return compared to similar properties. Why? Because it's in a thriving neighborhood. One. Two, it needs little to no repairs. Now they say this auction is an in-person auction. This is what I'm talking about. So more than like I said, it's probably at the Detroit, not Detroit, but it's at the Coleman A. Young building, downtown Detroit. So we go about to check and see. Yeah. It's in the Wayne County Circuit Court Tower in the Coleman Young building, okay? It's right there down there. You know what I'm talking about? So, if you're in the Detroit area or you're in Michigan, period, and you're looking to purchase a property, get into this game, you can head down to the auction, Coleman A. Young building, July 1st. They have some coming in April as well, April 1st, April 9th, April 16th, I believe. And then, you got to keep on checking back and forth. But in this one in particular, I believe it's 915 square feet. And it tells you this is a cash only deal, or your credit card, no bank financing. It tells you all of that. And it's not, it blurred out the comps, but the comps around that area right there in particular, $245,000, $219,000. That's why they said this deal is a dope deal. You know what I'm talking about? This is why when you're searching for real estate, this is one of the ways you can hit a jackpot. Say you get this property, does it tell you the minimum amount? No, it doesn't tell you the minimum amount, okay? But the auction starts July 1st, 11 a.m. But say you get this property for about $4,000, right? And it needs maybe $2,000 worth of cosmetic repairs. You're all in at $6,000, not including closing costs or whatever. No, you don't have closing costs. I'm bullshit. I'm tripping. Okay? But say you all in at $6,000, and the overall value of the property, we'll just say 150. We won't even do the whole 200. Say it's $150,000 and you all in at $6,000. You have a potential spread of about $44,000. Now you have equity. And what I mean by equity, you have leverage in that home where it states that you have wiggle room or you can take out some of that um, equity out of that property. You can refinance. You can do anything with that property because it's an asset. It appreciates in value. That $6,000 investment that you made in the beginning, you know what I mean? In the beginning, that $6,000 investment that you made could potentially be worth $150,000. I don't know any type of hustle. I don't know any type of job or any type of entity that can bring you that amount of infinite return. I mean, there's Bitcoin. I fuck with Bitcoin heavy. There's Bitcoin and other things, but this in particular, you can potentially make a nice living every month, or you can Airbnb it. When you're Airbnb, well, we know what Airbnb is. You know what I'm saying? You can make that on a daily or weekly basis. So tap into this market. You know what I'm talking about? Get you some real estate. Go to your local auctions, or head to your land bank that's in your area, your city, and see what they have to offer. I don't care if you're saving, however you have the means to provide this I'm not down payment to purchase this property. I'm strongly I ain't gonna say I don't beg nobody, but hey, look, if you want to get ahead of the race, you know what I'm saying, you want to get out that wheel turning, you're doing the same shit over and over again, you might want to take a leap, jump out on faith, and see where it leads you. Because you done jumped out on, you done took chances on any other thing, but taking a chance on yourself, and you don't want to invest in yourself. I don't see the logic in it. So I'm going to tell you right now while I'm talking to you to jump out and just see what this market has to offer you. You know what I'm talking about? You can build your portfolio. You can start getting bread. But I ain't your motivational speaker. I ain't your teacher. I'm just here to share the information, because once again, he allowed me, a vessel speaking through me, to talk to you. You know what I'm talking about? So, with that being said, jump into real estate. ASAP Rocky. You know what I mean? Alright? So, once again, appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully, this was informative. Again, we're going to head over to your land bank. If you have a land bank in your city or your state, head over to the land bank and see what they have available. I showed you the land bank in my area, which is Detroit. www.buildingdetroit.org. And I also showed you the auction site. That shit shows you where you can buy auction properties at www.auction.com. You head over to those two sites and see if you can. I'm damn sure. I'm damn near almost positive you can find you some shit on there for $2,000 or less. Find you a nice little piece of property for $2,000 or less. And if you got the STEMI, and all these memes and shit on IG and all that shit, so the STEMIs. If you got the STEMI, use your STEMI at $1,400, or if you got more, use that to purchase you a property, fix it up, get you a renter in there, or convert it into an Airbnb. You know what I'm talking about? All right, so that was the video for today. I just had to talk my shit to my peoples and share some information on how you can get into purchasing your first property ASAP. Again, I'm going to show you this again before we go. Must be in a bad spot. Look at these photos. Got any photos of the inside? No, I ain't got no photos of the inside. We're gonna go back to buildingdetroit.org so you can see, because I didn't get a chance to show you too many on there. Alright, gonna be buildingdetroit.org. We're gonna go to own it now, meaning you can buy the property right now as is, in as is condition. I want you to I want to specify that as well. These properties are as is condition. Let's see if I can find this nice little lick. And since we are in, you might as well say it, this one looks, let me see what they're working with. That one's pretty run down. But what I was trying to do is show you a few properties that, or one property, it really didn't matter, that looked like it's pretty decent enough for you to jump on for a low price. I'm talking about, like, I know you don't want to spend the whole the whole thing. You don't want to spend that whole thing on the property, so we're trying to see if we can get you something, you know what I'm saying, for about $1,000, and you be able to keep the change, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Let's see. This one looks pretty decent right here, okay? It's off of Gratiot in Detroit, okay? This is District 4. A lot of people don't know what that means, but certain districts. Okay. This is the front of the property. See that? Looks pretty decent, right? So let's look at the photos. Okay, it's right next door to another bando. It has an enclosed porch. Looks like it needs a little bit of work, but it's $1,000 though. Mind you. Okay, all the windows are still there. They just boarded up, if you can see that. All the windows still there, which is good. It's a good thing. Okay, the back of the house, I believe, don't have no windows. Let me see if we got something inside. Okay, this looks like the basement. So it's a full basement. Yeah, I believe that's the basement as well. So it looks like it needs some work, but nothing that you can't get a hard money loan for. So yeah, just go on to the website, wherever your land bank is. I'm talking about, it's going to show you the inside of the properties as well, so you know in and about how much work you need to get done. And this is not that bad. Not that bad. I done seen worse. Okay? So head over there to these websites. start doing your research. It's about to be spring. This is a perfect time to get into real estate. Especially if you want to ready to rehab and all that. Your crew won't be cold. You know what I'm talking about? So head over to the website. Appreciate you tuning in. Love and light to all my guys out there. What up, dope goddesses? I see you too. Thank you for tuning in and watching the video. All right. Love and light. Love and light. Peace to all my gods out there. What up, though? All my goddesses. What up, though? Appreciate you tuning in, sharing this time with me. This video was about, where you can find properties for the low, jumping into the auctions and buying them from, the auction sites. Love and light. Thank you, Most High, for yet another day. I appreciate you being able to let me share this information. Until the next one, I'm talking about love and light. To all my guys out there and all my goddesses. See you when I see you. Salute. Think about the past, therefore I ain't down, nigga. Shout out to the real niggas who ain't let me down, nigga.